Welcome back to Hermitcraft. All right. Well, yes, here I am once again down here under the track junction right here that splits off from the rail headed out to the store over here to a secondary mini station that gives me access up into the overseer's quarters. I have a button that launches the minecart, and I have a switch here that changes the direction of that bit of rail. And what I've been trying to figure out, what I was working on last episode, was getting a way to set it up so that when a minecart comes this way, it goes over the detector here, it automatically switches the rail to the other direction so that I can keep going straight on. Because from the main station over there at the bottom of my main ladder, I don't imagine there's ever any time I would go from there to this station. And so I want to be able to go through here without pulling in here to stop, flip the switch, and relaunch the cart. It's a bit of lazy on my part, but there you go. And so I was having a hard time trying to figure out how to get this done. But thanks to some really cool input from a user on Twitter, and I will link that as SebQ. It was the Twitter username in question. And I am very appreciative of that input. Now, one of the things that I had tried was the idea of putting a block down to that I could then have a sticky piston on. As a matter of fact, let's get that sticky piston and put it there. Let me break out some more of this. Okay, so oh, for crying out loud. That doggone beacon. Oh well. Anyway, so if I take this and run it here into that, and then just do this temporarily. Now the block is thrown out here. And actually, I'm going to want to invert that signal. Yeah. Now when the cart goes over the rail, nothing happens. Oh, great. All right, that'll do it. Yeah. All right. Here it is, default. The block is extended. Now, what I was doing before is I was doing that. The problem is that doesn't get a full... It will energize the block, but it won't make the block put out a signal. What I needed to do was to drop a repeater. That's a comparator. Here. And now the block is energized enough to activate that redstone. And now, when I go over the thing on the cart, it pulls the block away, which interrupts the signal and gets me the result I want. So, I'm going to back up here to about this, so I can go over 2 powered rails in the process. And let's try it out. Exactly what I want. That's exactly the function I'm wanting. Now coming back this way, it's already defaulted this way, so I could just head back into the one that I came from. Now, I suppose I could put a switch on the other side at the other place there at the store that I could flip that would automatically flip this back that way so I could go back to there, but I don't really think I need to bother with that. That was it. All that pain and agony for this little thing. Just have a repeater in there. Dirt simple. Dirt easy. And it does exactly what I wanted. So that's that. Now I can go ahead and close this up. And it's done. The only thing I still have to do with this tunnel is to get the walls taken care of like the rest of my minecart tunnel. But I'll get to that. In other news, when I set this thing up and I went and preloaded it with the shears, somebody pointed out, and it turned out to be quite true, that every time these guys were eating, the dispenser here was firing, and all of my shears ended up downstairs. So I went back down, I got them, and I've got a torch here that locks this bottom hopper and prevents any of them from going into the dispenser, and I will leave that there until 1.14 finally drops. And now the next thing I need to get busy with is expanding my filter setup down below. So I'm going to start on that. All right, I was just looking over what I'm going to need for expanding the filter system, and it occurs to me I'm going to need a buttload more in the way of wood. And rather than just simply hang out and farm it up, because I did a little bit of numbers with that, and it would take me a day or two to run up that much wood. And I don't feel like taking that long, so I'm just going to come up here and buy it. Because it's easier that way. Let's see. 1 diamond a stack. Okay. Yeah, that's apparently with all of them. Okay. Well. So. And let's see. 18 diamonds. And I'm picking acacia because I don't like acacia all that much, but it's great for making chests and so on. And then we'll get the rest of it in oak, because I do like the oak wood. All right. Now, and you know, it occurs to me, this rail system is getting to be quite extensive looking. I'm going to have to check and see how ready for prime time it is. And sometime soon, I want to take a ride on this thing and see where everything goes. Anything new in here? I'm always hopeful there's more quartz in there. Not that I use it very much, but I might use it more if I had more, but I am not going to go mining it, just simply because I don't want to. Mining in the nether is a problem. Always has been. Anyway, now to, how about close that? I need a better way to deal with that, because it doesn't close when I'm up there. I don't know. Can't think of a really good, easy way to do that. I'll have to give it some thought. It might be something I can do with some kind of double piston thing or something. You know, one set of pistons that extends the block up there, and another one that pulls the one to one side when when it's down, and then have some means of switching it off from switching it on and off from inside the store. I don't know. It probably not too big a deal. I can just leave it the way it is and it'll be fine. But yeah, Anywho, now it's time to get working on the storage facility and adding 16 more slices to the filter system. I've already expanded the room out, and in doing so I ran into some places that were kind of open spots that I had some difficulty with when I was branch mining in this area. Had to demobify all of that and get it all lit up. Now I just gotta plug the holes in the floor with some stone and get the filter system expanded. So, let's keep that set to that as a default. Yeah, this is starting to get to be a pretty good size. Let's see, that's stone, right? Okay, oh yeah. Let's do something with the wood. Alright. Crafting thing is over here. Let's see. Use this ugly orange wood for something. Like making chests. Okay, more chests. This way I shouldn't have a shortage of chests for a while, at least. And, oh, the doggone pop-up. This probably should be enough hoppers. And how about, while I'm adding slices, I add another one for acacia wood, and, well, I'll see about that later. Right now, I just want to get the doggone thing going. Let's see. That'll be good for that. The thing I love about this design is that it is so naturally expandable. And you can make it just as long as you want. I wonder what the largest one of these, the longest setup like this anybody's ever done. Okay, repeaters. Get those in there. And then dust the whole thing and get the comparators down. Ah. Ah. I was doing so good. Okay. Comparators. If I can place one while standing on the other. There we go. There. Now it's just a matter of hoppers and chests to get put in, and then get the items in each filter slice, which is going to take a little while because that is going to have to depend on gathering up a bunch of well, each color of wool is going to have its own slice. Okay, redstone torches. Then I just need to start putting in some chests and hoppers for that. Ah, come on. What? I gotta break it twice now? Oh boy. Stop doing that, you genius. You saw that. It disappeared and it came back. Come on. Do it right. Good grief. All right, great. And let's see, more hoppers. Then it's just a matter of setting up the filters, and that'll be good to go. I probably will put at least another row of chests on here, but this is functionally ready once I get some filter material in each one. Mainly, I just need to close this place off. Close up these walls. Oh good, another spot that I can't place in, but that one doesn't matter. I'm also thinking along the lines of decor, the overall look and feel and appearance of the place. And I'm thinking I want to come up with something that has some kind of an industrial kind of look and feel to it. Because I think that's going to be reasonably much more appropriate for this thing, since, you know, it's like a glorified warehouse, so an industrial kind of look to it is going to be better. To see what I can come up with that will actually come reasonably close to that without being too overdone. Had it right the first time. There. And at some point I'll probably end up expanding this more, because the whole idea of filtering all the things is still sitting there as something that I wouldn't mind. Oh God, there's another one of those spots. Oh well, I'll just block it for right now. There. That's better. This is functional enough. There's a few more slots worth of space available. And yeah, I'm not going to go ahead and set up the filters right now. I can take care of that later off camera, because it's just going to be more of the same. And yeah, but the general look of this place right now, it's just totally raw. I carved this out of the rock and it looks like that. And maybe it does need to have some kind of finish offness to it, you know, something that isn't just a hole in the ground, because really that's all it is right now. And that's not going to do. But I'm going to have to take some time to figure that out, because you think I have problems with redstone? You should, well, you've seen my efforts with decor and appearance. It takes a lot of skull sweat to make something look good, in my opinion, at least. I don't know. Some folks can come in, well, like for example with the redstone thing. You take Mumbo or Cub or Izuma and Tango and folks like that. Oh, beautiful. They can just go crazy with, come in and like that track thing. Any of those guys could have done that in their sleep. I know they could have. Where is that doggone hole? It leads all the way down like that. I need to plug that. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't like falling down there like that. I should probably do something with this whole arrangement and set it up so that I don't have a need to worry about falling down there or getting in and out of there and all that. Oh well, I'll manage it. In any event, I think I'm going to start looking around at some design ideas and see what I can come up with for a way to make this place look like more like a warehouse storage facility and less like something I just carved out of the ground. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.